everyone. I'm here with Jake Haston, the SGA President. Jake, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role within SGA?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Jake Haston. I'm a senior here at Auburn, majoring in journalism with a minor in business. I'm originally from Birmingham, Vestavia specifically, and I'm really passionate about Auburn. It's meant a lot to me and my family, and I actually had the opportunity to also serve as a plainsman this year for the past 2 years, and so when the opportunity came up to be able to run for SGA President, I thought it'd be a great way for me to get to serve the student body and give back to Auburn in a really special way. And so this time last year I ran, and I've gotten to serve as SGA President over the past year, and it's been a great experience.
So what would you say your favorite event would have been that SGA put on this year?
Yeah, so SGA has so many different great events, and I'm really proud of what our teams do there, but I would have to say my favorite event is Heyday, and I think that's probably going to be a common answer, but there is just something special about Heyday, the fact that administrators, faculty, and students from all walks of campus come out, and it's a day where the Auburn family gets to mesh in kind of a special way, in my opinion. And our Heyday team did so much hard work leading up to it. It is a really hard event to kind of program and make sure you're doing it exactly right. But just with the history of it and everything that goes into it, I think Heyday is such a special day. And I know I had a great time in the inflatables and getting to meet the different birds from the Raptor Center. And so I'd have to pick Heyday for my favorite event.
So you talked a bit about your role within SGA. What would you say your biggest achievement this year has been?
Well, I'm really proud of everything that our team has done. I think we've had a great year in terms of completing projects and seeing through things that past teams had worked on previously. But one achievement that I'm really proud of is we were able to bring Recre on campus. And so Recre, if you don't know, they're these kind of large black boxes that have lockers within them. And so it's kind of an autonomous technology where we have put items inside these lockers, and any student on campus can go up to it, scan a QR code, fill out a quick survey, and then they can use whatever's inside of those lockers for free, and then they just return it whenever they're done with it. And so we've been able to put kind of recreational items like footballs and board games in there to promote kind of community among the student body, as well as kind of loanable technology, which is something that I was really passionate about, and it was a part of my platform. And so we've been able to put kind of computers and chargers and calculators in there, and I feel like it lessens the financial burden on Auburn students. Next time you have a class where you need a special device just for that one class and then you're never going to use it again, you don't have to buy a brand new one. You can just go use for example, a financial calculator just out of the Recre locker for whenever you need it, and then you can return it whenever you're done. And I'm really excited to say that here, as we're ending our term, we are really close to expanding Recre and bringing a few more boxes on campus in different locations like the ACLC and hopefully the library. And so that's one kind of lasting legacy I'm excited that our team can leave behind.
So you talked about Recre being your biggest achievement. What would you say is something that you wanted to do in your role that maybe you didn't get to this year?
It's a tough question. Something that I found really quickly in this role is there's so much you can do. It's really hard to pick one thing, just because there's so many different things on Auburn's campus and so many different things that can be improved upon or need attention. And so I think one area that I would have really liked to have more of an effect on was at the beginning of our year, we really wanted to work on kind of these recruitment days out at high schools with highly diverse student populations, where current students went out into these high schools and got to have that current student to prospective student interaction. And I think that kind of breaks down a lot of barriers where you can have a really honest and genuine conversation about what your experience has been like at Auburn. And unfortunately, we weren't able to see that project through for a variety of reasons this year. But I think that it's really important for future SGAs and for just the future of the university that we really prioritize diversity on campus and find different ways to make Auburn feel like home to all students.
And with that being said, what advice would you give to the person who's going to be taking your position this next year?
I could give a lot of different points of advice, but the one thing I'd really try to emphasize is just take every day and be thankful for it, because it is such an honor to get to interact with these administrators and to get to interact with students in this way, and to get to every single day know that you're going to try to do something that's going to make life better for other students. And so I would just really encourage them, you know, there are going to be highs and lows during their term, but I would just encourage them to know that what they're doing matters, and it really does help people out there, whether you're getting to see that firsthand or not. And so just kind of keep going and really just try to enjoy every day, because next thing you know, you'll be kind of out of office like I'm about to be. So.
And with that being said, that you are coming out of your term, is there anything you would like to say to the Auburn students before we leave here today?
Just a resounding thank you for letting me serve all of you. It's been a really special year. It's been a transformative year of my life, and I've loved getting to serve Auburn students and trying to make this a better place for you, and I'm excited for future SGAs to do the same.
Well, thank you so much, Jake. This has been Eagle Eye's continuing coverage of the 2023 SGA callouts. Back to the news desk.